Hello, welcome. Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where I share holistic wellness tips for those persons seeking to take the path of self-healing. Without going too much into my storytelling mode, a few months ago I got my Reiki level 1 attunements to begin my journey and practice of harnessing the universal power of Reiki for the purposes of healing energy. With my current Reiki level 1 attunements, I can practice Reiki on myself, friends, and loved ones. And I've been doing so for the past month, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. And it's been absolutely delightful. I am about to start my Reiki level 2 attunements so that I can start to offer this wonderful healing gift to others. That will be coming up soon for me, and I'm so excited to share that journey with you guys. I thought it would be helpful to perhaps explain a little bit about what Reiki is and just to share with you guys what I've been learning about this new healing modality that I have recently acquired. In this video, we'll dive into the following. We'll talk about what Reiki is, the history of Reiki, how Reiki works, and using Reiki in everyday life. Now, if you guys see me looking down, I have my iPad here with my notes, so I'll just be looking down ever so often just to make sure I get everything right for you guys. Everything in this video I have researched personally and I have learned personally from my Reiki course. So if you guys had anything you wanted to share, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you think I could have added something or if I missed something. Remember, this is like 5 weeks in of my Reiki training, so please, we're all here to learn and I'm just here to share. So firstly, what is Reiki? Reiki is a healing modality, and if you guys aren't familiar with the concept of energy healing, it is basically like an act of cleansing and renewing the energy field that surrounds the physical body. And this energy field is known as your aura. This field comprises of your spiritual body, your emotional body, and your mental body. And together, this energy field is called your aura, and it is essentially your body's first defense against anything harmful to your energy body and also your physical body. When our aura becomes penetrated by harmful energies, it can manifest firstly in the spiritual body, and then the mental body, and then the emotional body, and then lastly in the physical body as a chronic disease or illness. The purpose of Reiki as a healing modality is to heal the energy body so that you can gain relief across all 4 of those bodies. So if you're feeling something mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical, the purpose of Reiki is to heal any ailments across any of those bodies. Reiki is essentially universal life force energy. It enters through the crown of the head, at the top of the head, the crown chakra, and then it channels down through our throat, then to our hearts, and then into our hands. Once the energy is channeled through the hands, it's then channeled into the person through the practitioner. And this is called a Reiki treatment, the process of channeling that energy through the practitioner, through the hands, and giving it or serving it to the person who is on the receiving end of the treatment. A little bit about the history of Reiki. Reiki is of Japanese origin and it originated in the 1900s. It's a combination of 2 words, Rei, meaning universal transcendent spirit, mysterious power and essence, and Ki, meaning the light force energy that is all around us. Reiki is essentially pure divine love channeled from the universal life force energy, the cosmic energy. How does Reiki work? So Reiki is an excellent healing modality to help to relieve any physical pain or emotional pain that's caused by stress or anxiety. It essentially releases any energy blocks throughout your energetic body, as well as any buried emotions that you may have been holding on to. The energy of Reiki flows through each of our 7 chakras. I mean, I'll do a video about chakras, but essentially, as humans, we have 7 energy centers, and those energy centers are called our chakras. So the energy of Reiki flows through each of our 7 chakras, and it gets the chakras into a state of flow. Reiki then allows us to like step outside of our emotional and energetic blocks and gain a new perspective on how to release the energy blocks. So some people don't experience the energy release during the treatment, but the idea is that it will give you like a higher perspective on how to attend to these energy blocks in the future. Apologies, I just washed my hair and I just realized that my hair is like still wet. Oh well. So if you were to be on the receiving end of a Reiki treatment, the treatment would go as follows. The practitioner will ask you to lay on a comfortable table, usually a massage table. Some practitioners will ask you to set an intention. Some of them will just ask you, why it is you've chosen to take a Reiki treatment. It depends on which practitioner you go to. But essentially what she'll do is lay you down and she will begin to channel, will begin to channel the life force energy through her hands, and then through different like hand positions all across your body and all across your energy centers, she'll begin to allow the flow of energy and take out any blocks that might be present in your body. Reiki is a special healing modality in that it has a mind of its own. It has its own intelligence. So essentially the practitioner is just a vessel, and Reiki will then move into the body of the patient and heal whatever needs to be healed. That's the special power of, or special healing magic of Reiki. It will just know exactly which parts of the body need attention and will just go to that part of the body. So the difference between Reiki and like other healing modalities, because there's a host of energy healing modalities out there, I have since become very intrigued about energy work and wanting to dive into that part as part of my holistic practice. So as I learn about each of these modalities, I'll share with you. But the special thing about Reiki, what makes Reiki so special, is the attunements. A practitioner cannot practice or channel Reiki energy unless they receive the attunements. And the attunements are usually given by a Reiki master. It's a very personal healing energy, so each practitioner will bring their own uniqueness to this life force healing energy. How do we use Reiki in our everyday life? Reiki is a powerful healing tool. It's so powerful that it can raise the vibration of the entire planet. If everybody on the planet practiced Reiki, we could probably end a lot of like world suffering that's happening right now. That's just how powerful this energy is. A list of ways you can use Reiki in your everyday life to raise your own vibration and to raise the vibration of everyone else around you. So you can use Reiki to recycle the negative energy that's being emitted onto the planet and raise the vibration of those negative energies. So we're talking things like carbon dioxide pollution, like all the really icky stuff that's happening right now that's like causing detrimental effects to our planet. You could use Reiki to raise the vibration of the planet. You can use Reiki on animals. Animals love Reiki. Like if you see like an injured animal anywhere, you can use Reiki to help them recover faster. I personally love to practice Reiki on dogs. Like they're so open, and you just know when animals, like when they've had enough, they kind of just like walk away and then they fall asleep. It's very interesting. Reiki can also be used on plants. So every time you pass your house plants, you can give them a bit of Reiki. That helps them. You can use it if you're stuck in traffic to ease the flow of traffic. You can use it on airplanes. When I go on airplanes, like I learned this from my Reiki master. When I go on airplanes, I perform Reiki. I send Reiki to the pilot and I put Reiki on the planes just for safe travels. One of my favorite ways to use Reiki is to put it on my personal goals. So I will make a list of my goals and I will perform Reiki on my goals. Another way you can use Reiki is on technology. Like sometimes if your camera or your TV or your cell phone's acting a bit weird, I just like do Reiki on it and it just like works. And then obviously I like to do Reiki on myself if I'm feeling any pain in any parts of my body, if I'm feeling any emotional blocks or any mental blocks, I will just perform Reiki and it will just clear up, or not necessarily clear up, but as I said, like you just gain this new perspective on how to view what's happening to your body, what's happening to your mind, what's happening to your spirit. It's a very empowering tool to be able to see things from different perspectives. And that's been one of my favorite things so far on this healing journey, just learning how to use their perspective to your advantage. The beauty about Reiki only fills you up. So Reiki gives you energy, and it doesn't take away. Every time I perform Reiki, every time I give Reiki, it comes back to me. Any healing vibrations I send outwards with good intentions, it comes back to me almost tenfold. That's a beautiful thing to know, that by helping others, I'm actually helping myself in return. So just to wrap up, Reiki is just basically pure divine love, and love truly is a conduit of healing, and Reiki reminds me of this every day. Just openness, compassion, and love. They are such wonderful healing tools to rely on. It's a great arsenal to have in your self-care kit or your self-healing kit. Even if you don't want to perform Reiki on others, even if you don't want to be a practitioner, I would say just get your level 1 attunements and do Reiki on yourself, your loved ones, your pets, your plants, just the planet, you know. I practice Reiki self-healing every day as part of my morning routine. It's the best practice I've actually done for myself in a very long time, and it's best to practice it every day at the same time in the same place. Obviously I'm traveling, so I don't necessarily do it in the same place all the time, but I do tend to try to keep it at the same time every day, and that's usually around 9 a.m. Once I get up and I get myself a cup of tea and some water, I would sit and I'll do my self-healing. It takes about 30 minutes for me. It could be shorter, could be longer. Me personally, I've been doing my 30-day Reiki meditation every day since I've gotten my attunement, and I must say that I have seen a profound change in the way I am viewing myself, others, and this world. And it's been an empowering journey, to say the least. So that's the end of today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys found this video helpful in some way. You know, my journey of self-healing has been a long one. It's been about 5 years now, but I feel like now I'm slowly beginning to step into my power and my calling to start sharing more of my experience with holistic living and holistic wellness, you know, sharing my tools, my practices, my advice, from my own self-healing journey, my own self-healing kit. Everything that I share with you, I do for myself personally. And so I think that's like the special sauce. It's what I do. This is what I'm doing every day, and I'm just sharing it with you guys. So as usual, if you found this video helpful and you enjoy my content, you are completely free. There's no force. You're completely free if you like to subscribe to my channel, and you can hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Of course, you can leave a few words of encouragement in the comment section below. I read all the comments, and I'm grateful for all of them. Thank you guys so much for your time, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.